Today's scripture is James chapter 3, verses 14, 15, and 16. Verse 14 says, "But if ye have bitter envying and strife in your hearts, glory not, and lie not against the truth. This wisdom descendeth not from above, but is earthly, sensual, devilish. For where envying and strife is, there is confusion and every evil work." In this passage today, James is going to talk about things that are definitely not from God. He has just mentioned in verse 13 that if you seek out someone who has wisdom from God, that their conversation and works will be evident that they are a godly person. And these three verses today talk about the characteristics that are not characteristics we would find with a godly example. The first two things mentioned is if you have bitter envying and strife in your heart. Well, that is not a godly thing. He says, glory not in that, and do not lie against the truth. What he's getting at there is don't try to pass it off as being of God when you know good and well that it's not. It may be some form of wisdom, but James says that this kind of wisdom descends not from above. It doesn't come from God. It comes from within ourselves. He says it is earthly, it is sensual, it is devilish. And then he reiterates that and says, where envying and strife is, there is confusion in every evil work. So he's quite clear in this passage. If we have envying and strife coming out of our heart, then our attitudes are not coming from God. So I encourage you today, dismiss envying and strife from your life. Surrender your entire everything over to God. I am Pastor John, creating community by sharing Scripture. God bless.